Dr. Cube, can you hear me? Dr. Cube! Dr. Cube, come in, please, hurry. Dr. Cube, I can't last much longer. Dr. Cube?
Professor Wells? Is that you, Professor Wells?
Yes, Dr. Cube. Oh, thank God. I was giving up. I thought you were dead. Where are you?
I have entered the Earth's atmosphere. I will soon be landing. It looks bleak here. But you're right, Professor Wells. It is still here.
Oh, thank God. Then there may be help. Hope. I never thought. Dr. Cube, you've got to hurry. You've got to get down there. Get the people to my house. No. Leave me, Professor Wells. It's too late. I can't survive anyway. A week, maybe 2. I'll be dead. I've got some information. There was a prophecy. I'm downloading it to you. Are you still receiving proper information?
Yes, Professor Wells, I am. I will keep my data banks ready for your information. And I will also warn them that you need help, Professor Wells. Professor Wells? Professor Wells? Are you there, Professor Wells? Professor Wells? Professor Wells? Are you there, Professor Wells? Professor Wells? Receiving data. I'm now going to land on Earth, Professor Wells. Earth, Professor Wells. Landing procedure. Entering Earth's atmosphere. Entering Earth's atmosphere, Professor Wells. Data received. Professor Wells. Are you alive? Professor Wells, I'm now entering the Earth's atmosphere. There appears to be mutants, Professor Wells. Downloading picture. There doesn't seem as many as there should be. There are a lot dead here. They're fighting amongst each other. There are tremendous winds, Professor Wells. My circuits don't seem to be... Professor Wells. There is no help. No hope here on Earth, Professor Wells. They're dying. Coughing up blood, Professor Wells. They hardly look human. Their faces burned, scarred. Professor Wells, it almost appears if they...
Dr. Cube! Dr. Cube! Dr. Cube, for God's sake, answer! What are they, Dr. Cube? What was he trying to say? What was he trying to say? Dr. Cube! Dr. Cube! Speak to me, Dr. Cube! GMP Empire presents Above Top Secret, Episode 10, Home Sweet Home. My name is Chris Galbraith. My journey started when I was looking for my brother. He, like me, was a journalist. He was a journalist into the paranormal. He was trying to find out the truth for the better of the humankind. Some might say he found too much, and the only option left for him was death. He and his associate, Rachel Snow, had been brought by a man called Phoneman to investigate a UFO cover-up. He must have thought it was so brilliant to finally get the pictures and information that he'd always searched for, that many others before had searched for and had never found. And here it seemed that a man was going to help him. His codename Phoneman. He killed him. What else happened to other people I do not know, but I went on search with Dawn Bevan, my associate. We were trying to find him on the help of Phoneman, who now seems to have changed drastically since killing my brother.
His sources.
I tried to find, but I didn't. Instead, I and Dawn Bevan were sucked up to a UFO. I assume this is a secret that the governments of the world have been keeping from us, and what my brother and so many others had died for. Now I was among the ship, a prisoner. I was put in deep freeze, then taken out. For some reason they're searching through our memories. According to these creatures, which call themselves Dreagons, they can see into our past, our present, and our future, and are looking for someone who destroyed their race once before. I believe they have time-traveled, but I have not fully grasped the whole situation. Stuck on this UFO, looking out a window over a dead planet, once inhabited by so many humans. The planet Earth is now but what seems to look like a cross between a tear and a star. Whether there are still people alive, I cannot be sure. At first there were just few members of the human race from different parts of the country up in this ship. Then a huge white ray hit the Earth and sucked up more of them. So many people. Noisy. That's the only way to describe it. People shouting and screaming, wanting to go back to Earth, wanting to find their loved ones, wondering what was going on. Their minds being probed into and never returning. One by one we're being killed. Some of us are being left. They can't kill us all. First they must find the person that they seek. Who that is and what the significance is, I yet to know. And so countless people were brought up. Even a war between aliens occurred. A war between what looked like grey ships, or what people have said are grey ships, and a different creature. What happened, I'm still not sure, and we probably never will do.